I got to know Sister Jeanne more than 24 years ago when she taught me and hundreds of other women in the Jeju parish community how important 24 hours could be. She did this when she started the Moms Retreat at Jeju when she was head of faith formation in her role.
I'm privileged to know her for many years. We started our friendship when she invited me to be a speaker for the Women's Retreat, which she engineered, developed, created many years ago.
I met Sister Jeanne at the first retreat that I attended, which was back in 2014. It was the Women's Retreat in January, and she knew the second that I walked in that I was a new kid on the block, and welcomed me by saying, "Look what the cat dragged in," which immediately made me pause and laugh and brought me a sense of comfort.
She said to me, "I want you to start giving retreats." Not only that, did I start giving retreats for her, for the women at Jeju, but then I ended up, she said, "Put your name in for director, because we're going to need a director." She was a board member of the retreat center. "Put your name in for director." And I thought, well, you know, okay, I'll put my name in. I'll never get it. It's Jesuit. And to my surprise, I got it. And I owe a lot to Jeanne for my experiences here that have been wonderful, enlarging my vision and my care for people through the Jesuit Retreat Center because of Jeanne Tighe.
Goes back to the early 1980s, actually. We were celebrating Ignatian year, and Father Macaulay came up and said, "Let's do something for the men and the women of the parish. You take the women on retreat, I'll take the men on retreat," and that's how it all began.
As a new retreatant, she made me feel comfortable by treating me as one of the family.
A motto that we heard year after year, and many of us did these retreats 15 years or more, was that we were the hub of the wheel. We were driving the bus in our families, and it was important for us to take the time to refuel and just get recentered and get to know ourselves and our relationship with Christ.
Sister Jeanne is very dedicated to the retreat center and the women's retreat. There were several that I attended where we all had to drive through the snow and snowstorms.
The women that came were mostly from Jesu in the beginning, but as the years pass on, when you've been doing something for 31 years, some of our ladies have gone home to God, and some have come from other parishes. We even have a woman who comes from Jakarta.
For Jeanne, the importance of the retreat, that retreat and others, is to bring people closer to God.
Eventually, we ran out of places we could get. This was before the beautiful addition onto the Jesuit retreat house, so that we had to take them to like motels and hotels around the area that offered that service, that we could kind of make a chapel out of it and so on. But it didn't work. There's something about this holy ground called the Jesuit Retreat Center that captures your heart. And once you're here, you just know you're at peace.
Gosh, one of the ways that Sister Jeanne really, to me, lived out the exercises and the teachings of Ignatius were related to how she made us understand that we were women for others.
Jeanne has a tremendous sense of humor. If you're 5 minutes with her, you're laughing.
Sister Jeanne deserves this award because she's a beautiful person inside and out. She loves Ignatian spirituality, and she loves everything connected to our church.
Most important, she has a sense of the Jesuit ministry for retreats. She has a great sense of that, and she imparts that to the women.
She's very passionate in what she does, and when she is leading a discussion group with the retreatants, she knows exactly how to get a fire lit within everybody, just as St. Ignatius did.
I can honestly say my heart's on fire because of her. She has been the hub of my spiritual wheel.
I believe that Jeanne Tighe deserves this award mostly because she's imbibed, absorbed the charism of Ignatius Loyola. And by doing that, she shared with so many others the greatness, the fondness, the love of Jesus in their lives.
I just want to express my thanks to my family, my parents, my brother and sisters, and all the people that have supported me in my ministry. I also want to thank Sister Diane Salva, who is a member of our community, and also the sister that I live with. I'd also like to thank, in a special way, the director of the retreat house, Bill Hobbs, and his amazing staff. They are top flight in every way, and they've created an atmosphere where people feel welcome and encounter God in wonderful ways. A special thanks to all of you who have supported the new edition and all the programs that are here for young and for old. It is truly a great gift in this holy place. It's your generosity that brings young people here to make the Kairos retreats, that brings men and women who are alcoholic into a place of peace where they can reset the compass of their life. It's men and women who give of themselves and who give of their essence and not just their excess. That's what makes this particular wonderful retreat house possible, and the good that it does for all the people, for every age group, for the young marrieds, for the older women and men, for life-changing events. And none of it would happen, and it would not continue to happen without your kindness. So I am deeply grateful to all of you, to the Jesuits, to all the people here who work so hard to make these miracles happen. I'm particularly fond of an expression that we all stand on the shoulders of those who've gone before us. And in that light, I just want to say a particular thanks, without whose help I don't think we would have had the women's retreat in January. First of all, Sister Marian Flannery, who is a dear friend, member of the Sisters of Charity, and she is the co-director of the retreats for the last 14, 15 years. I also want to thank Beth Parnan, whose energy and enthusiasm has made these retreats so enjoyable. She has also attended every single retreat except for one in 31 years. So thank you, Beth. Thank you, Sister Marian, and thanks especially to our leader of prayer, Kimberly Nowak. She and another new member of our team, Sister Susan Durkin, will comprise the team for this coming January's retreat. Thank you, everyone in this room tonight who has made these retreats such a grace in all of our lives. Thank you.